Hey everyone, after some thinking, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and summon. I'm looking for one of each, so once I get one, first I'm gonna summon on the Rem, so if I get one of her, then I'm gonna switch on over to the Ram. I think in general, Ram could do a lot more for my box than Ram can. I need some solid support. I'm lacking all around, and overall she buffs like the entirety of yellow units, so I think that's overall way better. Unfortunate that I don't have 300 more gems to do the 7 multis instead of 6, but I think it's okay. 6 is okay number. I think it's a little on the low side, but if I do get lucky, then you know, I think it's enough. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. I hope I can have some good luck. That's all I can say. I was thinking about Lida and everything. I was like, I don't even really like the character too much. It's very unlikely that she's probably going to be needed for a yellow team if she's yellow, and if she's purple, I feel like that's best case scenario for like in general and for me, but I don't think that's going to happen either, because I felt like they built up purple along with, you know, swimsuit Ram and swimsuit Ram, and they just never did anything with it, which is really weird because like continuously built on red after the swimsuit units. I think then, you know, yellow, mono yellow has Labyrinth, which is just a coincidence and a nice bonus to have, but it has 3 units when, you know, the purple team doesn't even have 3 units. They're still at 2. Donna can be technically considered, you know, part of that trio, but at the end of the day, she wasn't really made in consideration, I think, for like mono teams and stuff like that. So it's kind of unfortunate that like purple's kind of like the color I want the most to like be built, but they're just not dropping any purple units, and they're continuously building other colors. So it's interesting to see, but it is what it is, you know. Ooh, so we got a character that's pretty cool. Really hoping for at least one Rem here. Don't really care for the memory. I think the memory is some of the best art in the game. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go for Ram now. The memory has some of the best art in the game because it's one of my favorite moments in the series. All of it is so good. I don't think I've ever seen a fake out for memories. I don't think memories can have fake outs. I was just thinking about that in like the back of my head. But yeah, so it sucks that, you know, I can't have at least one copy of it, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the Ram banner. Also, I'm like a couple multis off. I'm 4 multis off of getting 1 more copy for this, or being able to buy at least 1 more copy, because you need 150 tickets. So I was like, I really kind of wanted to do that just so I can have one of the passives active, or maybe potentially get both passives. But you know, it's not worth going in a banner just for a memory, in my opinion. So it's kind of unfortunate that it's just gonna be the way it is, because I don't know when memories are gonna come back, first of all, and then second of all, it's an anniversary unit and an anniversary memory. That's even more unlikely. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, no puck, so we don't know if it's gonna be new or not. Oh, I skipped. I didn't mean to do that. We'll watch through all of them though. I think it's kind of more fun to skip. I think I'm gonna skip from now on. I think it's, wait, is that Ram? Oh shit, that's Ram. Wait a second. Wait a second. How many multis did I do? Wait a second here, fellas. Just as I was done talking about how it's not smart to go in for a memory. we're about 300 gems off of guaranteed memory, boys. Honestly, I don't think it's such a bad idea, because it saved me some gold coins, because I was planning on using some gold coins for Shion as well. So I think if I can get her gold naturally with this. But Elsa, 20 years later, Elsa, she has to come out soon. No way she doesn't. I'm thinking. You're watching my live thinking process, boys and girls, and everything in between. Inclusive channel here. So what's her memory do? It's been a while. I have a terrible memory, so whenever I make up excuses for my memory, it's just me having a terrible memory. 100% chance to remove 2 debuffs from self when attacked. So do the debuffs have to be on there already? I'd like to test that out, but I don't want to waste gems on testing. Then we have when self is defeated, increase. Oh yeah, I don't like that. I don't like basing one of the passives off her dying. Like you don't ever want to see one of your characters die in battle. That's some bad news. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like it feels like a waste because I have all these tickets and it's kind of like I'm so close. But I think that's like the whole point of them, you know, making you summon and whatnot. I want to see if I want to spend any more gems here. So we have the attack memory, 30% action gauge. I don't think I can get any of them gold, any of the memories gold. So I think it's best if we leave it at that, boys. Let's go open up the gallery a bit. Some good summons overall. I think this was a pretty solid idea from me. We still have, you know, 4K potentially for Lyda, as well as Elsa coming in the future. She has to come, right? No way that they don't make units out of 20 years later Elsa and 20 years later Betelgeuse. I just don't see it being a thing, and I think those are the only units included in the whole entire if. Besides Mimi, but Mimi looks the exact same. I don't think anything's changed about her. I think she was more of a like, oh hey, this character's here. Oh bye, this character left. I don't think she's actually integral to the part of the story. I read a little bit with her, but I don't think she's like too big of a deal, so I don't see why she'd get a unit. But I do expect like Elsa to get a unit. It just makes sense, and as an Elsa fan, I'd be pretty pissed that, you know, they made everyone from that if a character except for Elsa. Same goes with Juice too. Juice is like the main antagonist of the if, so I would expect at least both of them to have characters in the future. I feel like since you know, Betty just came out, Part 2 just came out, I would assume that Elsa didn't really fit with Betty, so they're gonna move her until after the anniversary. So I'm expecting Lyda, then potentially an Elsa right after. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping. I'm not coping. I am hoping. It could be coping. But yeah. So thanks for watching the summons. It was fun. I love summoning in the game. You know, sometimes it can be a pain in the ass getting shafted, but summoning has always been fun. I love making summoning content. I wish I could be a whale for you guys. Just some personal, you know, stuff in life that doesn't really allow that. Also, it's just kind of fun being free to play. It feels a lot more rewarding when you pull stuff. Let's just not talk about Echidna. I was down bad. I don't want to talk about it ever again. And yeah, so good luck to your summons, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.